Wait, expansion key? What the? Wait, they spoiled it. Oh, she's gonna get pop soon. When allied units deal freeze damage, one stack of Ice Grace. Oh my god, there's another way of you to get Ice Grace. Dealt by allied units increased by 5%. 15%? Dude, I don't need segment 6 anymore. Targeted damage dealt by Dushevnaya is converted to freeze damage and ignores 30%. What? Now you became a DPS all of a sudden. At the start of battle, damage dealt by the two allied dolls with the highest initial attack, apart from Dushevnaya, is increased by 10%, and freeze damage dealt is increased by 10% too? Dude, is that a permanent buff too? That is such a busted expansion key! Oh, I'm so glad I'm racing Makia too. Dushevnaya! What about you, Lotta? She has an expansion key! If the target stability before attack is greater than 0, damage dealt to the target is increased by 10%. Wait, that's it? Oh, come on! Nah, it's fine. You know, 10% damage increase. What about Mosin? Mosin! When allied units attempt to apply paralysis on the target, Mosin again applies electric sparks on the target for 1 turn. What is electric sparks? Electric damage taken from Mosin is increased by 15%. This is considered a paralysis effect. What? That's an easy phase strike buff. This effect can be triggered up to once per round. They're leaking everything! Or straight segment 6. Expansion. Krolik expansion key! Aerial bunny assault. For every one tile move before an attack, the critical rate and critical damage of the attack is increased by 5% to a maximum of 15%. Okay, that's a very good expansion key. You just need 85% crit rate now. Yes, dude! Ksenia. Expansion key! Expansion key, goodwill over gold. At the end of this unit's action, restores 2 points of stability to the... what? Restores 2 points of stability to the allied unit with the lowest stability. Wow! Okay. Alright, Centaureissi. Come on, come on. Come on, please. She has it! Expansion key, will to protect. At the start of battle and after using the ultimate skill Afternoon Tea Break. The ultimate skill, okay. Applies Hot Sobering Tea to Centaureissi for 2 rounds. Okay, what is that? When allied units deal burn damage, critical damage is increased by 10% and burn damage dealt is increased by 50%. Damn! Okay, after using the active skill Zuchiro's special drink, applies perfect def... What? God damn! It's not about... It's not also... Even if the one who's not been healed by Zuchiro's special drink, everyone gets it! Oh my god! Broken! When allied units deal burn damage or when Centaureissi performs a support attack, Centaureissi gains 1 point of Confectance Index. This effect can be triggered up to once per turn. She can also easily get Confectance Index now. That is so good! But she gets double of the Confectance Index now. It does not convert her support attacks to burn though, but that's fine. It's perfectly fine. It doesn't really matter though. This effect can be triggered up to once per turn. That's fair. Wait, which means every second turn, you can always use Afternoon Tea Break now. Damn, dude. Basically, you never lose the Hot Sobering Tea buff. Dude, this event is so fun because they lick the expansion keys. Suomi expansion key. There is. Expansion key, Rock and Roll Snowflake. Damage dealt by action support is converted to freeze damage. When allied units have frost barrier, freeze damage dealt is increased by 15%. At the start of the turn, it recovers 4 points of stability. Before allied units attack, if they do not have frost barrier, Suomi immediately applies frost barrier for 2 turns on them. With an absorption amount equal to 60% of Suomi's initial attack, to a maximum of 100% of the target's max HP. Oh, when using the ultimate skill Snowflake's Radiance, applies ice to enemy targets. What is ice? Command Prohibition. Unable to act. Remove after taking damage. What? Damn! Wait. You don't have expansion, right? You actually have an expansion key! What? Zhaohui! Perfect form. Increases hydro damage dealt to target's instability break by 45%? After the passive skill Shadow Strike triggers a jump to imperturbable arrow. Deals hydro damage equal to 80% of attack and stability damage and applies dump. And then she gets 1 point of Confectance Index. They're actually giving her a expansion key right off the bat just after releasing her. Dude, I think we have seen like 7 dolls who have leak expansion keys. 7 characters have been leaked. Damn, okay. I actually did not pay attention. How about you, Perry? No, of course not. Okay.